Hello everybody, this is another Muffin for the Win broadcast, bringing to you the third edition on how to improve at StarCraft 2. So in this episode, we're going to be teaching the basics of microing. I also want to say at the start of this video is that macroing is generally more important than microing, because macroing is actually what wins you games, because there's generally no point of microing if you don't have like an good amount of units or overwhelming amount of units to actually win the game. Also
But
at
if
the
the
lower
army sizes
leagues.
are all the same, then whoever micros better usually decides the factor of the winner.
Yeah, that's also another key point. Also, macroing is actually what helps you move up league, so you generally want to focus more on your improving your macro rather than micro. But of course, microing is also an important part of this game, so I will be teaching you the rough basics of it. So anyways, on to the first part. Generally, in the lower leagues, I see a lot of people right-click attack, and they just generally don't A move. And here I'll just show you really quickly why A moving is more important. So right now I'm just going to be right-clicking into my opponent army. As you can see here, I'm just getting attacked and I'm not hitting back because I'm just right-clicking. And your units won't attack until you fully just stop and then attack, because you're just right-clicking. Well, if you A move, it will make a drastic difference. So let me just warp in.
Now,
Six.
one thing you have to know is that in a battle, you always want to A move first and then micro the unit.
Yeah. So now I'm just going to be attack moving, so that way my units attack the other opponent right away, rather than just right click and then have to wait for it to stop and then finally attack, while A move is just attack right away.
Now, let's show them how some spells in the game can help other units, such as Blink.
Alright, so first off, Inglory will be getting 5 stalkers, the exact same amount, and going to demonstrate why.
Just A move.
Yeah. So Angler are going to be getting 5 units right here.
I'm ready.
Alright. Give a second for my last stalker to regen shields. You might forget it. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
So
Now, notice how the spell determines the factor of the result of the winner. Usually want to blink back the stalkers either when their shields are done or when they're about to die.
also, you generally don't want to blink back that hugely much. Alright. So
Now, 4 stalkers left was a huge difference, considering we have the same amount of units.
yeah. So right now I'm going to be teaching you the basics of kiting. So there's plenty of way to actually kite. There's the move back and A move to shoot. Move back and use hold command. You move back and use the stop command. Generally I switch back between the stop command one and the attack move. So right now Angler is going to be getting out his marines, and I'll show you what kiting actually does against these melee units.
Now, I prefer to use A move, but since if your APM is really low, it's more preferred to either use stop or hold position. But I think most pros actually do use A move.
Yeah, they do. Alright, so once Angler have his marines ready, are they ready?
Yeah.
So Inglory will be abusing the range attack of these marines against these melee units, so let's go.
Actually, let's show them how if you A move, you win the battle instantly. If I don't micro, you win the battle instantly.
Okay. And now I'm going to have to kill my Zerglings and rebuild them.
I'll rebuild 6 marines again.
Yeah.
Now, one thing you have to keep in mind is that when you have like 1 marine against 5 zerglings in a battle left, you generally don't want to click microing that 1 marine, and it's more preferred to use that APM on macro or something more efficient.
Yeah. Also, after this demonstration on range units against melee units kiting, we'll go over on how you can abuse the range on other units, like let's say a Viking against a battlecruiser. generally you would assume the battlecruiser would win in a straight up fight, which is true. But then if you actually micro the Viking, you will actually win the battle. So right now, Anglory, do you have your Marines ready?
Yes.
Alright, so I have 13 Marines right now, and I'm going to be attack moving, and let's see. So it looks like he's just kiting, and I'm just trying.
I think that's a bit too much Zerglings.
Alright,
The general rule is it's 1 Marine per 2 Zerglings. How much Zerglings did you
I have
make?
13.
Oh, I only had 6 Marines.
Alright, well, you get the basic idea. It doesn't really matter. Alright, so I'm going to be getting out a Viking now. Alright, so get out a battlecruiser. No, actually, wait, I'll get out of the battlecruiser. Alright, so I'm gonna get one battlecruiser.
I lost my Viking.
Wait, is it me or this battlecruiser is pretty goddamn fast? This is a really fast battlecruiser.
It's actually this regular speed right now.
Really? Are you serious?
Yeah, I'll get 2 Vikings.
Really? I thought battlecruisers were slow. Wait, what is this? This is pretty fast.
It's after a new patch, isn't it? 1.8?
Yeah, it seems pretty fast. Alright, so are you in the middle of the map?
Wait.
Just get out.
Let's show them first how the battlecruiser wins one-sidedly against these 2 Vikings.
Okay. So just going to attack. Pew 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 pew. Pew 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 pew. Pew 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 pew. And the battlecruiser won. I'm actually gonna get out another battlecruiser because I was low on HP and battlecruisers don't repair. Alright, so Angler, do you have your 2 Vikings ready?
Yep.
Alright, so I'm gonna... So Angler will be abusing the higher range on the Vikings against his battlecruisers, and you'll see the importance of kiting. Alright, so as you can see, dude, your Marines, Brohan!
My bad.
Alright, so back to attacking. So as you can see, I just can't hit these Vikings, and that's so annoying. But yeah, as you can see, that's definitely a huge part of kiting, is abusing the range on other units against other units.
Now, I did micro perfectly, but it's usually not that important to micro perfectly. It's okay getting a few shots off as long as you kill the battlecruiser.
Yeah, definitely. So the next part is we're going over positioning on how you should actually spread out your units.
I'll get 6 stalkers again.
Yeah. I'll get out 6. Although this is a little bit hard to demonstrate, because generally the reason why you want to spread your units is when you have like a huge ball of units, some of the units in the back would just dance around. So what you generally want to do is just split up your units and spread them apart, so that way they would have a better concave, which we'll actually go over momentarily.
Okay, I'm ready. This isn't the best concave, and you want to keep your units in a ball.
Yeah, so I have my units in a ball, and I'm just going to attack move.
Stalkers aren't actually the best unit to demonstrate this, because they have the same range.
Also, because I didn't spread out my units a little bit, a unit actually had to move up a little bit before they can actually attack the next unit.
Now, even though the difference of this battle seems minimal, Stalkers do have the exact same range, so the concave in this situation doesn't matter as much, and the terrain is actually pretty wide as well. But let's show them how you never want to engage up a ramp unless you have more units.
Alright, so
just stay at your ramp down there.
Alright, how much units should I make?
I have 5 Stalkers.
I'll get 4. Alright, so I have no idea what's going on. I'm just going to...
Actually, I'll get 10 and you get 12 and you get 11.
Okay. I have 10, 11. So right now he's at my little ramp thingy and I have no vision.
Next turn you get 2 more. Okay, I'm at the top of your ramp, almost there.
Okay, so I'm about to push up. I'm gonna push up right now. And as you can see here, he has better positioning, and my units in the back are just like just dancing around here. And his units have a better concave than me. And as you can see here, my units are still dancing in the back because I did not spread them apart. And because he has a better concave, even though he has less units than me, he will win the fight. So that's why you always want to just spread your units before you engage. It's not hard. Just box a few, right click over there, box a few, right click over there, box a few, right click over there, all the good stuff. So now we're going to go over microing hurt units back. Let's do another stalker example because...
Well, the blink was already an example, but let's try... I guess stalkers would be a good example.
Yeah, so I'm going to get 4 stalkers, and I'm going to be getting out 5 roaches.
Wait, you're going to have 4
No,
stalkers?
I'm going to have 5 roaches, you're going to have 4 stalkers. And you're going to show an importance of focus firing and microing your units back. You see...
So you have 5 roaches and I have 4
Yes.
stalkers?
So generally, I just show the battle with just a move. Wait, Brohan! No. Give me a second. Now my roaches need to heal.
Now for stalkers, blink is one of the best spells to move her injured unit back, simply because it's instant. And it can dodge ranged attacks
Yeah,
as
but
well.
for this, he's just going to be manually microing his hurt units back. It's not very hard. Click your hurt unit, right click it back, and then attack it again. Not very hard. So
Now to counter this, one thing you might want to do is to run your roaches in and kill the injured unit.
yeah, so first off, Anglory, please move away from my ramp. Are you away from my ramp? Okay, so
Yeah. Build a sensor tower like I did. It helps a lot.
Okay, so right now, I'm just going to be attack moving, and basically what focus firing does is it kills a single unit faster, so that way there's less DPS, because if he just manually A-move and doesn't micro his hurt units back, these roaches would actually win, but I'm not going to demonstrate for the sake of time. So right...
Actually, let's demonstrate.
Alright, so do you have your stalkers? Okay,
Yep.
I'm just going to attack move.
Now, contrary from what Blizzard says, stalkers don't actually hard counter roaches.
Alright, so now I need to remake my 4 roaches. Actually, I made 5. Okay. Alright, so Angler, do you have your 4 stalkers? Okay.
Yeah.
So right now he's going to be focus firing my roaches and going to be microing the hurt ones back. I'm also gonna focus fire a little bit.